Although this girl is just a vocational high school student, she has an astonishing talent for mathematics. When she participated in the International Mathematical Olympiad, while others could only solve one problem in 10 minutes, she almost finished all of them in the same amount of time. This girl's name is Li Ping. After the competition ended, Li Ping excitedly told her homeroom teacher,
I solved. I win prize.
The homeroom teacher was extremely excited. Not only does the first prize come with a 10 million yuan reward, but it also guarantees direct admission to the Academy of Sciences. Our little unknown county is about to become famous around the world because of you. Suddenly, Li Ping's adoptive parents showed up at the exam venue.
Get 0.
The adoptive mother kept scolding you.
Hurry up and come home. The factory has already started work for several days now.
The adoptive mother tried to drag Li Ping away, but the homeroom teacher stepped in to protect her. At that moment, the adoptive father came over with a grin.
Don't listen to your mom's nonsense. How could your dad ever send you off to suffer?
The adoptive father sweet-talked her.
Your Uncle Wang next door to propose marriage.
Li Ping instantly flew into a rage.
Wang Erniu is over 50, beats 3 women.
The homeroom teacher couldn't take it anymore and angrily scolded Li Ming's adoptive parents.
You people are simply inhuman.
However, in the next second, the homeroom teacher was slapped by the adoptive parents.
She's my daughter. Whoever I say she marries, that's who she'll marry.
So what will happen to Li Ping's fate? Let's continue the story.
The homeroom teacher was so angry that she wanted to call the police, but the adoptive mother immediately threw a tantrum, rolling on the ground and making a scene.
This beast of a teacher is shameless, seducing her own student.
The adoptive mother's outburst immediately drew a large crowd. The homeroom teacher and Li Ping started to panic a little. Just then, the biological son of the adoptive parents, Li Ping's older brother, showed up.
Why are you still here? You really have no shame.
The homeroom teacher angrily rebuked the older brother.
No matter what, you shouldn't humiliate my student.
Unexpectedly, the older brother even dared to curse at the homeroom teacher.
You act all high and mighty, spending all day in the office pretending with the female students.
After saying that, the older brother took out his phone and made public the intimate photos of the homeroom teacher and Li Ping. Li Ping hurried to explain.
Yes, Teacher Lu was just tutoring me and looking for my second uncle.
However, everyone was misled by the older brother and started accusing the homeroom teacher and Li Ping of being really indecent. The homeroom teacher tried to defend himself.
Don't slander us. He really is my student, and we really are here to take the exam.
Li Ping was so upset that she started crying.
You have no evidence, so why are you slandering me?
However, the bystanders didn't listen to their explanations at all and immediately surrounded the homeroom teacher. The crowd demanded the homeroom teacher leave the exam room. The teacher was pushed into a corner and brutally beaten. Some threw rotten eggs. Meanwhile, Li Ping was dragged away by her family, who planned to send her overnight to marry Wang Erniu from the neighboring village for the 100,000 yuan bride price. Li Ping resolutely rushed to the homeroom teacher's side, crying as she helped the teacher up. She angrily rebuked scumbags.
You're not wronging us. We really were just cheating.
Li Ping continued to roar.
We've already gone too far. I could have won first prize.
Her brother mocked her with sarcasm.
You didn't even finish high school, and you think you deserve a first prize?
Li Ping fired back with determination.
If I can win first prize, that proves you're just spreading rumors and slandering us.
Then Li Ping pointed at those bystanders.
And you all need to kneel down and apologize to me and Teacher Lu.
Suddenly, the stepmother slapped Li Ping across the face.
Blaming me for not disciplining you enough. How dare you talk like that?
The adoptive father even grabbed a stool to beat Li Ping, but at the critical moment, the homeroom teacher shielded Li Ping from harm, falling hard to the ground and unable to get up. Li Ping stayed by their side, sobbing uncontrollably, but even then, her brother still refused to let Li Ping go.
If you really can get accepted, then I'll apologize to you in front of everyone.
Suddenly, the principal came rushing over excitedly to announce some good news to everyone.
The Education Bureau sent word our exam site has produced a first prize winner.
Everyone immediately ran into the classroom to check scores. The principal was more certain the first prize had to be won by the older brother, because he had always been number 1 in the grade. It couldn't be anyone else. The adoptive parents were beaming and accompanied the older brother to the classroom to check results. No one paid attention to the homeroom teacher or Li Ping. Li Ping was to take the homeroom teacher to the hospital, but the teacher insisted it could wait. Left with no choice, Li Ping could help the teacher back to the classroom, to be scolded by the adoptive father.
You two are still coming along?
The adoptive mother looked smug, convinced the older brother would win first prize. Despite setbacks, Li Ping held firmly to her beliefs.
Teacher, believe me, my ranking will definitely be better than Li Guangzhou's.
Her brother immediately burst out laughing.
Why compete? To see who screws bolts faster?
Everyone burst out laughing, and the principal was even more arrogant, saying to her brother,
You're going to be a mathematician in the future, and letting this kind of social outcast boss you around just lowers your worth.
Her brother put his ID on the score-checking machine, and a line of text immediately appeared on the screen. He had won the county-level first prize. Their adoptive parents were so happy they almost fainted, and people around started praising him even more. No wonder he came from the top class of a key high school. Li Ping was standing to the side, not saying a word, yet she still became the target of the principal's sarcasm. The homeroom teacher couldn't stand seeing her student humiliated and immediately snapped back at the principal.
A mere county-level first prize means nothing to you at all.
But the older brother wasn't having it. Do you even know what it means to be a current champion? It means I outperformed more than 80,000 students in the whole county. The older brother kept showing off.
It also means that you, Li Ping, will be under my feet for the rest of your life.
Just as Li Ping was about to respond, her foster mother chimed in with this.
Son, that's not right. If you're stepping on her, she'll get you dirty.
The foster mother kept running her mouth without any filter,
saying, "A slut like her, cheating, not a brothel her."
The class teacher heard this and was so angry that they started trembling all over. Li Ping hurried to comfort the homeroom teacher, telling them not to get angry and not to pay attention to these scumbags. She said, "Let's just check our own scores." Suddenly, the foster mother shoved Li Ping aside and snapped, "What are you, a vocational school student, even checking for? It's not like you'll get anything but a 0. The principal, standing nearby, chimed in agreement.
If it turns out to be a 0, it'll be on the news tomorrow.
The principal continued.
Every student in the entire exam room will be implicated because of you.
The homeroom teacher argued back.
You all are going too far.
How can you say Li Ping got a 0 without any evidence?
The principal pointed at the homeroom teacher's nose and scolded him. Let me advise you, vocational school folks shouldn't embarrass yourselves here. Hurry up and get out, or when the 0 comes out, you'll disgrace your school. Li Ping was furious.
Looks like you all are scared, huh? Afraid I'll get a first-class score.
Her adoptive father slapped Li Ping. Ban Dao stood his ground, demanding Li Ping check her score. However, the principal had called security to throw Ban Dao and Li Ping out. Li Ping rebuked the principal. You don't care about right or wrong, you protect your own students and won't let me prove my innocence. Li Ping pointed at the school motto to berate the principal. As the head of the school, do you live up to these words? The principal was enraged. You still dare to lecture me?
Get this shameless woman out of here.
Security guards moved in. Ban Dao hurried to shield Li Ping, was kicked to the ground by adoptive father. Ban Dao shouted.
As long as there are some good results, all the rumors will fall apart on their own.
However, the principal was unusually firm.
No matter how much you argue, if I say you can't check, you can't.
The homeroom teacher was pushed to the limit and made a harsh statement.
If you don't let me check the grades today, I'll just smash my head and die right here.
The homeroom teacher kept roaring.
I want to see if there's still any justice left in broad daylight.
At that moment, Li Ping's classmates rushed over and angrily confronted the principal.
What's special top high schools? Normal high school disregarded?
The other students also started to speak up one after another.
Do ordinary students not have any rights? We already said there was no cheating. What's the harm in letting him check?
However, faced with everyone's sense of justice, the principal stubbornly refused to back down. I'm not falling for your threats, he insisted. The foster mother spoke. If he's not embarrassed, then let him check, the foster mother continued.
If you don't get a good ranking,
then you'll immediately become Ernyo's wife for me.
But Li Ping also set her own condition.
But if my ranking is higher than yours, you must kneel apologize me and my teacher.
Her brother started boasting.
If you make the list, last minute, I'll bow and apologize.
Then Li Ping walked straight up to the score-checking machine, slapped her ID card on it, and the screen immediately announced.
Li Ping, name hidden, will be released in 10 minutes.
Li Ping looked at the homeroom teacher excitedly, and the teacher was just as thrilled, because having the ranking hidden meant Li Ping's score was among the top 10 in the country.
Li Ping, you did it. Your hard work as a slave wasn't for nothing.
The bystanders changed.
Then Li Guangzhou's first prize is nothing, not worth Li Ping's fingers.
Even the principal had doubts. Could Li Ping really make it into the national top 10? Her adoptive mother refused to believe it.
It must be fake. How could she successful than my son?
Suddenly, my brother started laughing. I just looked it up online. There are 2 possible reasons for a score being hidden.
One possibility is that it really is a national top 10 score.
My brother continued.
The other possibility is that the student cheated on the exam and had their results canceled.
At this, my adoptive parents started feeling smug again. I knew it. Li Ping is useless. How could she possibly outscore my son? But just then, the mayor personally came to the exam site and publicly announced that Li Ping had achieved the #1 score in the country and was specially admitted by the National Academy of Sciences. With the evidence now undeniable, all those who had mocked Li Ping didn't dare say another word. Li Ping proved a simple truth with her actions. As long as you're outstanding enough, your talent will never go unnoticed, no matter where you go.
This video features a female top scholar from a vocational high school. Here's today's question. Do you think schools should cancel exams? If you agree, type 31. If you disagree, type 32. Vil thinks students should be able to choose the subjects they like, so they can fully develop their strengths. There was a student in Russia who was extremely biased in her studies. She failed all math-related subjects, but excelled in the humanities. She could remember key points instantly after just one glance. Every time she took an exam in those subjects, she nearly got a perfect score. Alright, that's all for this episode. Remember to like the video, follow, and subscribe. See you next time, bye!